Hi everyone, I'm Sean. You may know me on various gaming communities as Lucid or Lucid One, and if you know me online, you probably know I'm a huge fan of the Sony PSP. I have been since shortly after it came out, and my wife gifted me one by surprise. I've been hooked on the thing ever since. I've managed to collect a lot of PSPs over the years, and I do that by buying them when they're broken and then fixing them up. So when I saw this lot on eBay with 18 PSPs and it was going for a really low price, I put in a bid, not thinking I'd win. But I did. So here it is. A box of 18 PSPs. But that's a lot of PSPs and that's not a lot of box, so I'm not feeling very optimistic about my odds here. So we'll find out when we open it up. As I go through these things, I'm going to test them. So I have a few tools here that I use to test PSPs when they come in. First, I have an auto boot battery. So this is a battery that's been set to automatically boot the PSP once it's inserted. This way, if there's some problem with the switch or the power socket or the flex cable that connects all of those things, it'll still turn on because this plugs directly into the motherboard and sends a power on signal. Then I've got my Pandora battery. Right, so this battery can be used to recover firmware. So if the PSP will power on but won't boot, I can see if maybe the firmware is recoverable. Then I have a normal battery, which I'll use for the PSP 3000s. The PSP 3000s have tighter security, so these other batteries don't work with them. And just in case I do need to do some recovery on a 3000, I also have a Barian sweeper kit. This is a battery emulator that will allow me to put some of the PSP 3000s into service mode so I can perform a factory reset. Well, let's see what I got. Okay, there's a little bit of bubble wrap. That's somewhat encouraging. What have we got here? We have a loose LCD panel for a PSP 2000. Okay. We have a battery door for a PSP 2000. In the photos on the listing, they only showed the fronts of these units, and they didn't show them torn apart. So this is not at all what I was expecting. Okay, we have a silver, it's like a PSP 3000 in parts. There's its faceplate. We have two boxes of what seem to be shells. Okay. More PSP parts. More PSP parts. Here's a body from a PSP 2000. This is a blue one. Usually on the blue ones, this little tab right here is broken, so the battery cover will flop off. But this one has an intact battery cover, so maybe I can salvage this shell. The other parts that break off are these two little hinges when the battery door, or when the UMD door is removed. So since those are intact, maybe I'll get some use out of that. Cover for a 3000. And this is a LCD panel for a PSP 1000. This is a switchboard from a PSP 1000. And these are more parts from that blue PSP 2000. So it looks like this person just, threw all of their spare parts into a box. So what did I actually end up with? Okay, here's a PSP 1000 that looks more or less intact. Another PSP 1000, less intact. Another PSP 1000. This one is at least assembled. Still missing the battery door. This one, another PSP 1000, more or less intact. A red PSP 2000. Is there a door? No, there's no door. But I got a fake battery out of the deal. That's too bad. A somewhat assembled PSP 3000. A somewhat intact PSP 1000. Again, it seems like I got more PSP parts than PSPs in this deal. This is a silver PSP 2000. This would have come with Daxter. And look, finally a PSP with a battery cover. Do I have a battery? Yep. Another fake battery. What else do we have? This is a PSP 3000. Most of one, anyway. Another PSP 3000. This one looks to be in better cosmetic condition. This is a PSP 2000. At least we're getting some mostly assembled units here. A PSP 2000. More PSP fragments. More PSP fragments. And a mostly assembled PSP 3000. Getting towards the bottom of the pile, this is a PSP 3000, white, with the battery cover, so that's a good sign. No battery. Another white PSP 3000, again with the battery cover. A PSP 2000. Almost looks like the sticker's intact. Nearing the end of the road. A PSP 2000 with an $80 price sticker on it and a fake battery and no battery cover. Oh, that's wedged in good. Another PSP 2000 with another fake battery. And some spare parts. We have a UMD drive from a PSP 1000, a battery cover from a PSP 1000, and some triggers and screws. Okie dokie, so we are missing a lot of battery covers. Some of these things aren't even assembled. So I'll start with the ones that are assembled, and we'll just see if they'll boot. This is a 3000, so normal battery. Power on. Okay, it boots. And the screen is good. That's a start. Okay, so this one can probably be salvaged once I figure out what they've done to the insides. Next, this is a PSP 1000. We will use auto boot. And here we have no response. Ooh. Okay, so the PSP powered on, but the power LED did not come on. So there's something wrong with the switchboard, even though the unit itself fired up. Okay, that's good. Another one in the fix me pile. Let's see if we can get this battery out. Nope, that is seriously wedged. Need a spudger. There we go. Okay, so this is a 2000, so I can auto boot. So far, we're doing pretty well on power on and good screens. So I think I've already got my money back out of this lot just from, functional motherboards and functional LCDs. So next, another PSP 1000. Okay, again, it boots, and the screen is good. Great. This one is in pieces. Do I dare even see if it turns on? Why not? Haha, okay, so on this one, we got a green light that turns itself off after a few seconds. I'm not going to bother troubleshooting this one because it's in pieces. So that'll be a science project for another day. I have some body parts that might be useful for other projects. Okay, this is a 2000 that's mostly intact. Let's see if it powers up. Okay, we're doing really well on power-ups. Let's try this red one. Just see it power off there. Let's see if it does it again. Okay, so that was probably just not a great connection to the battery. that's intact. How about this 3000 with a cap? Oh, this is 3000. It won't power on. I need the standard battery and flip the switch. And here I've got nothing. Okay, so this one's dead. Move it to the dead pile. Here's another 2000. Water boots. Okay, it took 2 tries to push the X button, so maybe there's something going on with the flex cable on this one, but it does boot and the screen is good. Next up, this is a 2000. Okay, it's not responding to X or O. So the button presses are all dead, so we'll have to investigate. But it boots and the screen is good. So that's a win. Here's another 3000. We have green light, that's good. Does it boot? It boots. Okay. Okay, here's another one where no button presses are working. So this is a 1000. Let's go back to auto boot. Made it to the XMB. Probably salvageable. Okay, another black 3000. Another completely dead black 3000. The shell is in nice shape though, so I will probably harvest it for parts. A white 3000. Okay. A silver 2000. Okay, so this one did power on. Buttons are dead, and I had to really squeeze the battery into position. So this will need some attention. Bit of boots. Okay, we have another black 2000. Again, it works. And another white 3000. Okay, this one also boots to the XMB. So in terms of getting working motherboards and screens, I'm doing really well. I don't know how many of them have working UMD drives, but I don't have time to test them all today, so I'll have to figure that out on another video. Parts. Let's see if this thing, sad as it is, will power on. Say 3000. 3000. Oh, it wants to power on, but it's dead. So another one for the dead file. So score is 4 dead PSPs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 bootable PSPs. Okay, this should be a great project. Should get a lot of fun out of these. That's all. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like it, if you want to see more, if you want to see me fix some of these things up, let me know in the comments. Bye.